So I'm not a trader, but I do find the financial markets oddly fascinating. And there is something that I find very curious. And it's this question: can SpaceX possibly be worth $1.75 trillion as it has been valued by its recent IPO? Well, I have researched it, and my conclusion is this: that it definitely, absolutely cannot possibly be worth that much. Nowhere near. And yet, weirdly, maybe in some weird way, yes, it can. One of the ways in which traders judge the value of a company is its price to earnings ratio. Microsoft has a price to earnings ratio of about 25. Google has a price to earnings ratio of about 30. SpaceX doesn't have any earnings. So how could SpaceX possibly have such an astronomically high value? Well, I think there is a way. And the reason is because, to me, SpaceX's CEO is not so much a business leader. He's more like a sort of a cult leader. He has millions of followers who have an almost religious belief in the future that he's proposing for humanity. Historically, cult leaders have been extremely good at monetizing their followers. You were a very cool, objective trader and investor who wanted to make lots of money. Well, then maybe you should invest in SpaceX, because the price is likely to go up because of all these cultish followers. And the reality is, in the market, and this is probably the thing I find most bizarre and fascinating about financial markets, is that it doesn't actually matter how much the company is worth. It doesn't matter whether what the CEO is selling is a wondrous future or snake oil. It doesn't matter. All that matters is whether or not people believe it. And if they do, well, then maybe you should invest. Unfortunately, another thing about cults is that eventually they do tend to go horribly wrong. So if you decided to take a risk and invest in SpaceX, the most important thing to know is when to get out.